Alright guys, welcome back to my cast. Today, I will be bringing you live commentary between the Tulane and Rice game. First we got MnMxHay as the Protoss player, and Blitz the Zerg player from Rice. So we got MnMxHay spawning as the red Protoss in the type right position, and we got Blitz as the, I think this is pink, Zerg as the Rice Zerg player. Just wanted to say that apparently Twitch completely destroys your videos if you say to not save. So all my videos that I commentated with the replays are gone, which is very sad. But anyways, map's gonna be GSL Daybreak. I did talk about this in my earlier cast, but they got destroyed, so I'll be talking about them again. We got your natural over here, guarded by this big entrance, but also got a destructible debris area. Looks like the third is probably going to be a bit difficult to defend, mostly because there's going to be an entrance over here as well as through here. But we'll see if that even gets to it. MnMxHay going to be sending out his 9 pylon probe, scouting into. I believe this is a 2-player map because I remember like this ramp is way too big for anyone to spawn there. Blitz looks like he's going to be opening up with a gas pool. And as always, I always forget the production tab. But hey, I remembered it this time. We got, yeah, look at that. Caught it beforehand. Blitz going to be having a whole slew of rally points all over here. MnMxHay going to be getting his 14 gas. I swear MnMxHay always gets these like 12 gateway 14 gas, which I find kind of early. I'm a bigger fan of 13 gateway 15 gas, but whatever, man. It's like we got a spawning pool blocking the extractor just a little bit. They're gonna have a little curvature as they mine, but that won't be for a little while. MnMxHay gonna be scouting the natural timing. Looks very, very good. Cybernetics core gonna be finishing off the wall up. I don't know if that can be blocked off by a zealot. If Blitz actually sees this, he might be going for a Zergling run by. We'll have to see. But in the meantime, Blitz is gonna be stealing MnMxHay's gas and continuing to steal gas. Kind of annoying for a Protoss player if he was planning on going for something like Void Rays or early sentries. Meanwhile, we're gonna have the Zerglings pop out in just a second. There we go. And the hatchery's gonna be coming down fairly soon, presumably. He could plop it down right now if he chooses, but MnMxHay is gonna be a little annoying with his probe for just a second. Here comes the hatch, and it does look like Blitz took off his guys off gas, so probably not a big roach all in or mutaplay coming in, most likely, or most likely will not be coming in. Gas is going to be continued to be stolen, and it, I think that is blocked off. I think that's walled off. 3-gate coming from MnMxHay. Usually when a Zerg player is, looks like Blitz is going to let this extractor finish. Usually when a gas gets stolen, but when you're a Protoss player, you either go 4-gate or 3-gate fast expand. And from the looks of it, it looks like MnMxHay is going to be going for the 3-gate fast expand. Zergling going to be looking for any proxies. Not going to be finding anything since MnMxHay hasn't planted any yet. Gateway is now going to be coming up, and it looks like this probe is rallied down here, probably going to be going for a nexus with the high mineral count. Make sure not to get supply blocked there, sir. Blitz is going to be able to see the timing of this expansion, so. And this is a really early gas. Don't waste 75 minerals. Come on. And MnMxHay is actually not going to be killing this extractor quite yet. He's going to be really high in the mineral counts. Probably going to be going. I do like the choice of the forge over here. It's going to be pretty zealot heavy. Looks like he's finally going to be working on that extractor. Meanwhile, we got the expansion coming up for Blitz. It's pretty standard. Pretty early layer, I feel like. And it does look like he's mining gas. Yes, not mining the like if a person, or I'm sorry, if a Zerg player wants to go Mutiling, he generally wants to get these 4 gas pretty early. So I'm pretty sure he's not going for that. Must be going for Hydralisk. Next is now going to be finally coming up for MnMxHay. Hopefully main-arting some probes. There he is. It's all very good. Robotics is going to be... Oh, I'm sorry. That's over here. Robotics is going to be coming down for MnMxHay as well as a 4th gateway. I do like the photon cannon over here, but I think I would like it closer to the Nexus. But he does block it off with his pylon, so never mind. I like this position a lot more. Because obviously, like, Zerglings can pass around right here, but I think this is blocked. Pretty sure. I'm not completely certain. I can't really tell from this angle, but I think it is. Assuming it is. Evo Chamber not going to be coming up for Blitz, and it does look like he's going to go for the Spire, so... Alright, well... I was mistaken. Clearly, I do not know how Zerg plays. Clearly. And this might actually prove to be a bit difficult for MnMxHay. He does have an observer out, so it's going to be going there, but he's going to need a lot of stalkers, or at least some like photon cannons over here and here, as well as here and here. A lot of players actually, I do want to talk about this for a second, a lot of players just randomly place photon cannons, yeah, like in the middle of their mineral line. And what you actually want to do is place the photon cannons as to protect your, like, the sides of your bases. So in this position we have these 2 bases. So we want to have photon cannons here and here so that the Mutalisks can only attack from this angle where basically they're trapped. But if he's going to be going for just 1 cannon, I think that's going to be okay, I guess. Mutalisks are going to be popping out, and it looks like he's going to be shutting down this expansion while he's going to be taking a 3rd as well. Very good play from Blitz, and it looks like the Mutalisks are going to be flying out. Looks like he's got 5 so far. I don't know if MnMxHay actually saw this or not. He did spot the Spire, and he does see the Spire, or the Mutalisks coming out. So, and MnMxHay going to be correctly spawning the Stalkers into his main. Going to be able to hold this off pretty easily, as long as he gets another round of Vorpins, which is there it is. And Blink going to be coming up for MnMxHay as well, so very good reaction from MnMxHay. Mula's going to be attempting to come to the expansion, and it looks like MnMxHay is also on top of that as well. Stargate also coming up, and Phoenix is we're going to see some Phoenix. Slight overreaction from MnMxHay, I feel. You really do need a lot of Phoenix out to be able to deal with Mutalisks. And it looks like Blitz actually has not been producing that many more Mutalisks, so this might actually work in his favor. That +2 coming for MnMxHay. And I stand corrected, he is going to be going for a full-on Mutiling. Going to be main-arting some drones into the 3rd, which MnMxHay does spot. So it'll be up to him as to how he decides to respond to this. And it looks like he's going to be going for a Colossus as well. I'm actually really disliking this because he's not going to be able to support Stargate and a Colossus on 2 base. I think that he should have gone either for just a Stargate with some Phoenixes, or leave out his Observer for just the Warp Prism and Observers. He's going to be sitting out with a lot of minerals, and he can't even spend it on. He can't even spend the 200 gas for a charge, and he's going to be pretty zealot heavy if he at least chooses to spend his money. And Blitz is actually going to be taking an early 4th as well, so It looks like MnMxHay really does need to be putting on some pressure over here. Still going to be on 2 base. And it's not like MnMxHay actually hit a timing window for 2 base play either. So he's kind of sitting around for a bit too long, in my opinion. Looks like the Warp Prism is going to be taken out. And woo, that was an interesting blink over there. That did absolutely nothing. But it looks like Blitz is going to be slightly. Oh, we do have the Phoenixes coming up. This should be able to clean up the Mulus pretty easily, but you got to make sure that they don't clump up too much, or else Mulus can go over the Phoenixes and fight them on equal footing. The only reason why Phoenixes are really good against Mulus is because Phoenix can shoot while they're moving, and obviously Phoenix are the fastest unit in the game. And MnMxHay is going to be sitting once again on a lot of minerals because he's going to be working on Phoenix and Colossus. He really needs to be making use of his mineral account. I'm not so sure if he's actually scouted this 4th yet. It looks like he has not. The longer this game goes, the bigger advantage the Zerg player is going to have. Looks like Mulus are going to be flying over. And MnMxHay does need to be careful with these Phoenixes. And it looks like they're just going to be waving each other for just a little bit. And MnMxHay needs to be controlling these Phoenixes. Mulus are going to be coming over in just a second. And he does have them selected, but ooh, this is exactly what I mean about, yeah. Phoenixes need to be controlled well to be able to use against Mulus. Especially Mulus in high numbers. MnMxHay gonna be complaining about the lag. Spend your minerals. Got 3,000 minerals. Looks like we do have a Dark Templar harass in the mineral line, but I don't think he still knows about this 4th base. This is gonna be really bad. And we got a 5th base coming from Blitz, and we still got 2 base play from MnMxHay. I have never seen a game where a player has 4,000 minerals 17 minutes into the game and he's not winning. This is not good. +2 has finished for MnMxHay. It looks like he's only got 2 Colossus and a 3rd one coming out. But his main is actually going to... I'm pretty sure these Mulus alone can actually take out pretty much everything over here. Though he does have a bunch of Phoenixes out again. I mean, these mining bases are so vulnerable when the Mulus count is this high, and he's only got like a couple Stalkers and just a few Phoenixes out. 3rd base now going to be coming up for MnMxHay. I think at this point he should just be spending a ton of money on photon cannons. Looks like he's going to force to cancel over here, and the Phoenixes are not going to engage. Speedlings are going to be coming in over here, and he needs to pull his Zealots into the 3rd, or the 3rd is going to be forced into cancel once again. 3 Colossus out for MnMxHay now. Looks like he's going to be making the choke just a little thinner. I do like that. But it looks like Mastlings with a bunch of Roaches and Mulus are going to be coming in here, and ooh, gotta be careful with those Phoenixes again. Needs force fields against those Zerglings, and I feel like they were a little too late. The Colossus are going to be focused down by the Mulus, and the Phoenix are working on the Mulus, but I don't think this is going too well for MnMxHay. Looks like only the Phoenixes are going to be getting out alive, and now the Roaches are going to be able to go, have free reign on the Zealots. Overseer going to be taken out, but that doesn't really matter. The 3rd has been delayed for so long, and Blitz has been on 5 base now, so Ultralisk Cavern up for Blitz, and it looks like he's going to be transitioning into Ultralisk after this Mutiling and with the reinforcement of Roaches. I don't think MnMxHay still knows about either of these two bases. It looks like the Zerglings are going to be able to get a run by. I don't think this is a huge deal, mostly because his main is already mined out. I think he should have just stayed in the... Oh, well, he's got Zerglings in the natural already. Our Templars are going to be cleaning up the Zerglings in the main. Can't say the same for the ones in the natural. Looks like Zealots and the Cannon are going to be able to take them out, though. Got some Maynarding probes onto the third. Dark Templar should be able to take these out after a lot of probe kills. And I apologize if my casting is kind of poor. It's been a really long time since I got to actually cast something. I have a lot of Dark Templars over here. I probably would like it if he made some of them into Archons, mostly because they're so good against Mutalisks. And it looks like we got an Ultralisk drop over here on onto the main. Once again, I'm not really too sure I like this. This is definitely unorthodox, that's for sure. Looks like Dark Templars are going to be able to get in for free because there's no Overseer. And it looks like they're going to be hopping on back onto the Overlord. How a single Overlord is able to carry a massive, massive Ultralisk, I am not sure. I don't know how they do that. Could you imagine trying to transport like a 2-ton elephant with like... Look at it. How do you do that? We got mass Ultralisk over here, and MnMxHay is going to be able to see this, and he's probably thinking this is not good. But looks like he's going to be working on Void Rays now. What's it called? Force Skill's not going to help at all since Ultralisks are massive. So I mean, we got like just a couple of Colossi and a bunch of Zealots that are going to take cleave damage from Ultralisk. So this should be pretty much GG. I don't see how MnMxHay is going to be going away from this. It looks like the final engagement most likely going to be coming down over here. Zealot's going to be taking a ton of damage from the Ultralisks, who are fully upgraded, no less. Phoenix is going to be taking out the Overseers, but I mean, I don't think this is not going to be enough. Dark Templar is getting a lot of free hits onto the Ultralisk, but I mean, and looks like he has led Blitz into a nice little choke, but I don't think this is going to be enough. Void Ray is going to be able to take on all the Roaches and Ultralisks since they can't attack air. Meanwhile, all the Overseers are going to be taken down as well. So I guess MnMxHay is going to be living for like just a second longer, but ooh, these probes need to be... Alright, well, MnMxHay is going to be calling the GG, so it looks like game 1 is going to be going to the right. And I'm going to go ahead and pause this cast for just a second, and I'll be back as soon as I can, what's it called? As soon as I'm in the next game. So until then, peace.